to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your tarot reading for April the 20th through the... Oops, wrong way around. April the 20th through the 26th. I'm really sorry for the delay. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm recording this actually on the 20th. So... You know, as some of you know, I've been ill for the last 3 weeks, and so I have been trying to catch up like crazy. And it's like I don't have enough minutes in the day. Anyway, here we go. Thank you. This is for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for April the 20th through the 26th? Oh, too many. 2 more cards for Sagittarius, please. 2 more. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Okay. Now let's go to your clarifying cards. These are clarifying cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these clarifying cards? Excuse me. Please clarify. Ah, there we are. Please clarify the 8. Oh, too many came out there. Okay. Good, okay. And please clarify the 4 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. There it is. Okay. Sagittarius. The first card out for you is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a brilliant leader. He is like the Justice card. He is champion for justice. He's like the judge, the jury. He has no... He's very fair. He's really cerebral. He's an intellect. Swords. And he has no qualms. He's very rational and logical. So I am getting that you are the 4 of being guided to be rational and logical, and be really careful about taking any shortcuts this week, because he's very righteous, and he's, you know, it's like I always feel that when he comes in, you must walk the straight and narrow. If you are, you know, tempted to lie, cheat, or steal, don't. It won't turn out well if you do. So look, clarifying the King of Swords is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It's about, you know, it's interesting because it's growth through playing nice, you know. It really is. I'm feeling that, look, sometimes these are 2 nobles and they're building this building, and there's, you know, an apprentice standing by, and he's doing some work, and they are intently listening to him because they understand that he has some expertise that they don't. So it's recognizing, it's treating everyone equally and valuing others' input. The Page of Wands. So it's very important, if you're working at home, don't negate anybody's input. Be fair, be just, be honest, be a team player. You and everyone will grow by doing that. It's really important not to think that you know everything, is what I'm getting. I'm not saying that you are. This is a general reading, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a time where you need to put your ego down and realize that everyone is equal. We're all in this together, and take what someone says very seriously. Look at it, you know, and consider what others are saying. It's very important for you to consider what others are saying. And I'm also getting, don't be quick to judge. Now, the next card out for you is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is someone who's feeling stuck. This is, well, look, this could, it wouldn't surprise me if this came up for every reading, because a lot of people are feeling stuck in the house, stuck in the house with the kids, stuck in the house with a husband or wife or girlfriend, lover, family, alone even. Some people are stuck alone. Now she is wearing a blindfold, and she is refusing to see the truth in the situation. So listen, when the Eight of Swords comes up, it's like, yeah, you may feel stuck, but you're really not. There's so much you can do from being in, I want to say isolation, I meant quarantine. A lot of the world is being quarantined right now, but it's important to, you can be free within that quarantine. You've got to find ways, even if you're not allowed to leave your apartment, stick your head out the window. Look up to the sun, look at where you can be free, because she's just refusing to see that she feels stuck. But this, when the Eight of Swords comes in, it's always in your head. It's not the reality. And so, look, people are growing gardens in their apartments, from the end of vegetables. They're rooting them in. There's loads of stuff. You can put them in a bit of water and create a plant. Grow a plant. That's just one little thing. There's so many creative projects. You can learn. You can take courses online. You can give courses online. There's loads of things. The opportunities are infinite right now. So start looking at this time as an opportunity and not a restriction. And clarifying the Eight of Swords, right, is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is about abundance and luxury items. He's all about abundance and luxury. He's worked very hard. And now is the time for you to kind of sit back and enjoy this time, is what I'm getting. He's worked hard in his life, and this is a time. Look, Pluto is forcing us to change, and we have no say in the matter. So we can either surrender to this change and make the most of it and evolve because of that, transform our lives for the better, or we can fight against it and get depressed and feel stuck and not do anything. This is a time of action, but not like going out and doing things. It's a time of making an effort, of assessing our lives, what's essential, what's important, what means a lot to me, what is essential for me to move forward now. It's not about wasting, it's not about accumulating wealth anymore. It's about sitting back and really looking at what is most. And look, what's important. What's important in our lives are our loved ones, be that a pet or a lover or a parent or a sibling, or of Pentacles, friends. And you have the Ace of Wands. We can't do this alone. So now, this is about how can we be a productive member of society? Because things are change forever. There's no going back. There's no going back to the status quo. There isn't. Everything has changed. This pandemic has changed everything. And so we need to evolve with that change, right? And we've got to find our place in it. Those who find their place in it will flourish. Those who sit back and allow life to happen to them will not flourish. So it's very important to understand that you are not stuck. Look for where you can be empowered. Pluto is about power. So how can you empower yourself? Where have you given away your power? The next position, you have two cards. You have the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I always think of the Four of Wands as this beautiful, it's like a a table. It's four, think of a sturdy table with four legs. That's a foundation. And this is like a four-poster, right? This is about celebration. This is creating something that you have been working on is kind of a lovely foundation from which to jump from. So maybe you've been doing something at home. Perhaps there's chemistry here. You're proud of something that you've accomplished. And it's a cause for celebration, and you want to celebrate with your loved ones. And you can celebrate virtually, darling. You can even, people are dating virtually. They are on like Zoom or FaceTime, and they're having a drink and they're getting to know each other. I mean, the world has changed, darling. So this is you, and this is a time for celebration. Celebrate what you've accomplished and let the world know what you've accomplished. Be proud of it. I feel that you really are proud of it. And look, right next to it is the Page of Pentacles. This is a fabulous, lucrative opportunity. The Page of Pentacles is a messenger. She's a messenger of abundance. So there's an opportunity here for you to really jump from this point. You can make this bigger, and you can make a living from it. And this is interesting. What's clarifying these two cards, Sagittarius, is the moon, right? And of course, we have this moon in Taurus coming up, and the moon in Taurus is exalted, and it really is about being still. It's about really looking at connecting with the inner peace, with the inner love, with spirit, with God, with your guides. And this is about coming out of this. Look, when the moon comes into a reading, it is saying that something is going to come to light here. You're going to see something from the unconscious is going to come to the conscious. Helping that along would be meditation. But this time, this new moon is incredible time to make intentions, to grow. You're not stuck. There are many opportunities here. And I feel that the new moon will give you a wonderful platform from which to launch. I mean, this is, an opportunity, a brilliant opportunity. Do a new moon intention. That's what we need to do. We need to do a new moon intention. Oh, join my astrology group. I think I'm going to do a new moon intention on a live feed, perhaps on Wednesday when this new moon is out. That's going to be my goal. And I'm going to do that. I have an astrology group on Facebook, and it's private. Ask to join. I do 2 live feeds a month on the new moon and the full moon. And it's such a lovely group. We have such a lovely time. So check that out. Sagittarius, I think you're not stuck. There's an amazing opportunity to create abundance and wealth for you. So get with the program, darling. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please check if you've subscribed in the past that you are still subscribed, because people, I believe, are getting knocked off the subscribers list. So I'm definitely losing subscribers quite often. Or maybe it's just because they don't like... I don't know. Anyway, hit the bell, because that will tell you when I'm doing a live feed. I'm going to be doing more live feeds, and I do readings during those live feeds. So hit that bell, and that also helps with the logarithm. It helps me get seen more, and I really appreciate that. Sagittarius, I love you all, and I'll see you next week.